Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mondays with Mardos. I'm Gerard, and this week we're going to talk about some limited edition cigars. But before I get going, I need you to click on that subscribe button, click on the bell to be notified every single week of new episodes on Mondays with Mardos. Alright, so if you are a cigar aficionado or a beginner and you've been collecting some cigars, especially if they're limited edition and hard to find and hard to get, and you get indecisive whether you should smoke them or hold them, well, in this episode we're going to talk about just what to do. Alright, so I'm a little bit excited to share with you guys a little bit of my experience on my limited cigar collection, whether I want to smoke them or do I want to hold them. So therefore today we're going to go over that and give you a little bit of tips. First off, La Flor Dominicana Andalusian Bull. Rare production, always hard to find, and anytime a shop gets them they usually sell out. So this cigar, if you have it in a humidor, I would smoke it, and you're probably shocked to why did I just say that, especially if it's rare. Well, the Andalusian Bull has been in production since 2017, and that is the key word. It's still in production, so therefore, even though it's rare, they don't make as many. If I smoke one, chances are I will eventually be able to get one again. So therefore, that's why I would smoke the Andalusian Bull. It's not something that it's going to be a one and done and I'll never ever see it again. Las Calaveras. This is the limited edition from Crown Heads. Every single year they come up with the Las Calaveras. This is the, I believe the 2021, and they have the 2020, they have the 2019, they have the 2018. So therefore you can see that every single year, even though the blends change, it's not going to be something that I'm never going to ever see again. So it's a very good idea to smoke these limited edition cigars. The Opus X, again, very limited, low production, released 3 to 4 times a year. This is the double Corona, and if I had something like this in my humidor, especially if I have a bunch of it, I'm definitely going to smoke it. The Opus X has been around since, I don't know, the mid-1990s. Right here, this says 1992, so it just gave it away for me, letting me know this has been in production since 1992. So therefore, this Opus X is not going anywhere. I'm always going to be able to find it again. Yes, it's going to be rare. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. I'm going to have to try a little harder to find it, but I will find it. Now, on my right over here, we have a couple, well, I should say a few boxes of some cigars that I will definitely age, and there are reasons why I would do that. So this right here is a box of 2 cigars. Actually would call her Coffin, and this is a Cuban Cohiba Majestuoso. So what is so special about this cigar? These 2 cigars in here are the celebratory cigars of Cohiba when they turned 50 years in existence. And these come actually in a cabinet style humidor, which is filled with 20 cigars, and they're all plaqued and they're numbered up to 1,966 units because Cohiba started in 1966. The humidor that was plaqued number 1 was auctioned off for over 300,000 euros. So you can see that holding these cigars to me will add a lot of value on the secondary market. Today, a cigar like this is worth anywhere between $800 to $1,000 a piece. That is not what I paid for these cigars. So that's why I will let them age. And then when I feel that the market value on this has plateaued by having a little bit of experience, I may dump them or I may just smoke them. But most likely when I say dump them, it means that I will resell these because the value of these cigars have gone up, and therefore I can make a little bit of money on my investment. So cigars like this, I will probably never smoke unless I'm a gazillionaire and I don't care, and I can always get more if I choose to be. But anyways, next, the H99 from Liga Pravada. Now these cigars are not something that are mass produced. Either you have to go a special Liga Pravada event to get either 2 or a box of these. When I say 2, it means like 1 or 2 singles, or you have to be part of a system where when they first released the H99s, what they did is, as a retailer, whenever we went to the trade show, depending on how much money we spent with Liga Pravada or Drew Estate, we got raffle tickets. We're thrown in a bin. They raffled off the winners, and if our name was drawn, we were lucky to get the H99s, and we got maybe 1 or 2 boxes of it. So an H99 is definitely something that I would smoke, but absolutely age. See what the secondary market's going to do with these, because they are super, super rare and very, very hard to find. With that being said, another Liga Pravada is the 10th anniversary. This is in recognition of the 10th year of existence for Liga Pravada. As you can see, this is a sealed box. I haven't opened it because the secondary market is crazy about these boxes, and I can get a lot of money for this box, and I didn't pay a whole lot for it. And that is why I will hold these cigars and not smoke them. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what cigars that are limited in your humidor you'd rather hold or smoke. Other than that, I'll see you next week. But remember to follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and remember to tell your friends to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you guys.